Christopher John Rowe and Madeline Michelle Glantz have chosen each other to journey through life together and believe that marriage is a partnership, a friendship, and a genuine intimate sharing of two lives whose love for each other is true and forever growing. Today, they will affirm their bond formally and publicly as they decide to live their lives together as husband and wife. Today is a celebration of love, of commitment, of friendship, of family, and of two people who are in it forever, partners in crime.
High tide in the city, feel it when you're near me. We're alive, we're alive.
The urge to love and be loved is one we are born with. From the moment we take our first breath, we are inextricably intertwined in a loving embrace that will last a lifetime. You see, love is a cyclical thing. It's family, it's friendship, it's passionate. It's a partnership that can last a lifetime. It's a feeling that is literally indescribable. The first time your heart feels love's first kiss, your life changes forever. Two hearts gently beating, ever entreating, constant and true. Innocent, pure, exhilarating and mysterious. It will leave you breathless. It will take you on a magical carpet ride that will define the tracks of your years, and in doing so, open the door to a life in which you are free to experience the pleasure of love, not just the presence of love. Love will take you to places you never dreamt possible. It connects with one's inner spirit rather than one's outer facade. Hundreds of songs have been written about endless love. Thousands will continue to do so. Love provides a connection like no other. It's a place filled with warmth, intimacy and tenderness. And when you finally find your true love, it's like coming home, only to no home you've ever known. Love is the essence of life. It's the spine-tingling, mysterious force that unites people with all those chosen to them. Where there is love, we truly live. Chris and Maddie's affirmation of love is enriched in sharing it with their most beloved family and friends. As Proust said, let us be grateful to people who make us happy. They are the charming gardeners who make our souls blossom. This ceremony witnesses and affirms the choice you, Chris and Maddie, make to stand together no matter what. Love is incorruptible, indivisible, imperishable. It is a point of fire that exists within us, which is infinite, which nothing can confine, and which nothing can extinguish.
Would you be the last benevolent mouthpiece? Heaven knows we need you now. Would you be the most beautiful consequence of a world that's coming down? Standing up on our own for the things we know. Raise a voice, hear it echo. Raise a voice, hear it echo. We know where we come from, we know where we've been. Takes a whole lot of broken hearts to change everything. Coming so far to be here again. But there's a new song singing, can't you hear it? Would you be the last benevolent mouthpiece? Heaven knows we need.
So I did ask Chris and Maddie to answer 3 simple questions that I could incorporate a little knowledge about their relationship into this ceremony. They don't know what the other's written. Whilst Maddie and Chris are very independent, strong people, the values, humour and honesty that they share will be the strong foundations upon which their married life will be built. I asked them firstly what it was that they loved most about each other. Maddie said, "The things I love the most about Chris is the way he looks at me and that safe zone he creates no matter what is happening in the world. I also love his caring nature, whether that be for animals, plants or others." So I asked Chris what it was about Maddie that he loves the most. Chris said, "I love the fact that Maddie brings the fun and adventure out in us. Maddie will always make sure I get out of my shell and is happy to bring me back down to earth to remind me what's important. I love the fact that she is independent, strong-willed, and the most caring person I know." So my next question, what drives you a bit bonkers about each other? Maddie said, "It drives me bonkers when Chris eats chips and crunches really loudly. Plus, he makes very weird noises when he sleeps." So Chris, what about Maddie drives you bonkers? When it's late at night and time to go to bed, Maddie seems to get a second burst of energy where she will want to discuss important topics like finances, world problems, or horrific news stories. And if that's not an option, Maddie will then turn to stealing pillows and resort to poking me until she gets a reaction or just becomes bored. So my last question. Chris, what about Maddie makes you laugh? Maddie's laugh makes me laugh. She has the most infectious laugh and you can't help but join in. She also has lots of little mannerisms, like stamping her foot when she's grumpy, or rubbing her eyes with a closed fist like a small children do when they're tired. I think it's hilarious. So Maddie, what about Chris makes you laugh? It makes me laugh when Chris makes up his own songs and dances, or at least wiggles in the kitchen. But better still, he does things like pretends to surf on the roof of the car naked in the middle of a caravan park for a bottle of rum. So, ladies and gentlemen, what does all of this indicate? It indicates how much Maddie and Chris love and care for each other. And it is also a display of love and trust. And today you are sharing in this love and trust by being the family and friends invited here today that Maddie and Chris care so much about. You are also here to celebrate a relationship based on the foundations true friendship, a mutual respect, and a profound deep love for one another. Chris and Maddie, you are now taking into your care and keeping the happiness of the one person in the entire world whom you love best. You are adding to your life not only the affection of each other, but also the companionship and blessing of a deep trust as well. You are agreeing to share strength, responsibilities, and to share love. I require and charge you both to remember that love and loyalty alone will be the foundation of a happy and enduring home. No other human ties are tenderer, and no other vows are more loving than those that you will now assume.
I ask everyone here present to witness that I, Chris, take you, Maddie, to be my lawful wedded wife. Maddie, you are the most beautiful person I have ever met. And from that day, you have surprised me, challenged me, and loved me in a way that no other person has. We've already experienced so many challenges, some good and some not so good, and I always thought that I was strong enough and brave enough to handle everything. Over the years, I have learnt that it wasn't just me, but it was from us. That I have gained my courage, strength, and conviction. I love you because you are not only my lover, but my friend. I love you because you complete me, and with much needed guidance, you have shown me the person I can become. I wouldn't be the man today if it wasn't for you. Together we've cried, together we've laughed, sometimes with each other and sometimes at each other, but always together. As I look at you now, you make it so easy for me to love you. Your inner glow, your gorgeous smile, your loving eyes, the way people are drawn to you, and especially the way you look at me. Each morning I look at you and think, how lucky am I? I promise to do my best to make you smile and laugh and hold you when you cry for all the years to come. You're already my best friend, my companion, and my soulmate, but today I take you as my wife. All I have to offer is me, my life, and all that you will help me become.
I ask everyone here present to witness that I, Maddie, take you, Chris, to be my lawfully wedded husband. Chris, I started to love you the very first moment I kissed you. Today I marry you as my best friend, my lover, my partner in life, and my one true love. When you smile at me, I feel beautiful. When I'm wrapped in your arms, I feel safe. When I'm with you, I'm home. I love you completely, not only for who you are, but also for who I am when I'm with you. You accept and love me as I am, but you provide me with the freedom and encouragement for me to grow. I'm a better person because of you. I promise to always be honest and fair to you. I will trust you, respect you, and support your dreams. I'll always be there for you and for our married life together, as your happiness is essential to my own. I promise to keep our lives exciting, adventurous, and full of passion. I promise to persevere when times get tough, knowing that any challenges we might face, we'll conquer them together. I promise to treat you with compassion rather than fairness, because we are a team now and for always. I promise to respect you, admire, and appreciate you for who you are, as well as the person you wish to become. I promise to always love you more than cheese. I choose to love you faithfully and forever. As I have given you my hand to hold, I'm giving you my life to keep. I give you all that I am and all that I'll become, for love would have no meaning without you.
Family and friends, today we have been very privileged to be present while Maddie and Chris have shared their commitment of love for each other. They have shared vows and exchanged rings as a sign of their marriage, so on your behalf, and with the greatest of pleasure, I pronounce them to be husband and wife. Chris, you may kiss your beautiful bride.